Gigi McKelvey joins me live now from Greenville, South Carolina tonight. She is the host of the Pretty Lies and Alibis podcast, and she was in the courtroom during the trial. She's also an excellent observer and an even better reporter. Hey, did you notice anything, Gigi? Did anything seem fishy when you were there?
Nothing at all, Ashleigh. It ran like a well-oiled machine. I mean, we talked about how engaged this jury was the entire time, with the exception of one. But as far as Miss Hill, she just did her duty there in the courtroom. I didn't see her a whole lot outside of the courtroom. And but from everything that I saw, jury and the clerk of court seemed to be, just run-of-the-mill, everyday trial stuff.
There were some like social occasions, though, right? And I want you to characterize them for me, because that can be a runaway train when people hear that.
Yeah, so I did attend a birthday party for Becky. It was her 55th birthday party. It was at another reporter's house. It was very laid back. We all kind of just talked about things other than the trial. I did not stay the whole time. I was often up till 3 a.m. trying to get my podcast out with really bad hotel Wi-Fi, so I didn't have time to mingle too long. But when I was there, it was just very lighthearted, just some food, hors d'oeuvres, and talk about our families. Tell me about your family, just regular chit chat. Everybody kind of moved around the room. And even then, I didn't see anything or hear anything that would have been scandalous or inappropriate, at least at that time. And in dealing with Becky, I did have questions for her at some times during the trial if we were in a break, and she was very helpful and would guide me the right way and things like that. So I never saw anything in that courtroom that would lead me to believe that anything like this was going on.
Did you ever get like an attitude? You know how people can speak with their eyes and their, did you ever get an idea that she just wanted this over with and wanted him in the clink?
Not really, because she actually came to Greenville a couple of weeks ago. I interviewed her on my podcast. We went and had dinner. And even then, we really didn't talk Murdaugh. I mean, it was just more random stuff. So for me personally, I did not experience anything like that with Miss Hill. And, that's just something that I can't attest to.
Last question, and it's an important one. If they get their way and this verdict is tossed out, and I would assume the prosecutors will, try him again, it is a double murder, do you think that he could be tried in this county again after all of this? Or is it a fait accompli that he has got to be moved somewhere else?
Look, let's just hope he moves to Greenville, because I can be in my own bed for 6+ weeks. I think this trial, if we get a new one, is going to be a lot longer. You've got this transcript coming in. You're going to have the same witnesses. I don't see how they have it in the Low Country at all. Even in Charleston, the Murdaugh name was very huge. Maggie had a house at Edisto. So I think they need to come upstate. I think it's got to be moved out of that venue. It is a tiny town, Ashleigh. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody knew the Murdaughs. Very few wanted to talk. So, yeah, let's hope if we get a new trial, we get an entirely different venue. Very successful in Lori Vallow. We had several jurors who knew nothing about the case, just moving it a few hours north up in Boise.
I am with you, Gigi McKelvey, and I can't wait to find out when that evidentiary hearing is going to happen and where this goes from here. I know you will. I love you to pieces. Thanks for doing this tonight.
You're welcome. Good to see you.
Good to see you too, Gigi McKelvey. Pretty Lies and Alibis. You've got to listen to that podcast. It's great. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.